lava already. Ain't ready yet, Steve.
If you have an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, then please text the word HEAT along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of my escalation will respond to address the concern immediately. We hope you'll join us for our next giveaway game. Every fan in the area is getting their own funny t-shirt.
And all over the floor, you can see each player preparing for the game ahead, pushing out distractions and getting into the zone. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. And on tap tonight, it's the Detroit Pistons. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaking out. You take a look at the Heat, they love where they stand right now, first place. And check it out, Detroit, back 10 games.
Well, I think for the Pistons, I really think they've been hit and miss thus far. I mean, they are a playoff-level team, but are they championship level? Probably not.
Yeah, and that's not a knock on them. This is where most people expected them to be. They just don't have the talent to be up there with the contenders.
Let's toss it to the sideline, where we've got more on MP's historic season.
Thanks, guys. Well, he's made history. The most three-point makes in a season and still going. Every time he touches the ball, something special can happen, and opposing defenses are working overtime to try and stop it. Back to you.
He is so fun to watch. Good stuff there. Thank you. Now look at the Pistons starting group. Thompson and Harris make up the forwards. Cade and Ivey, they're the backcourt. And it's Stewart in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. How much tinkering do you think coaches are still doing at this point in the season, Stan?
Well, plenty, believe me. Even if you're undefeated, there's always room for improvement. And now is when you want to start to make those adjustments.
And again, it's Miami from deep.
You can bet MP will make a lot of those over his career.
For Detroit, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Thompson passes to Stewart. Now here's Harris. Back to Stewart. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. Stewart's got 6. The Heat have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Love for 3. And again, it's Miami from deep.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
Harris outside. Picked by Stewart. Out to Thompson. The 3 is up. Rebound Miami. And guys, they're up to 19 straight now. What a remarkable run.
Well, of all the ways to establish yourself as a powerhouse, this may be the best way to do it, by going on a phenomenal streak and looking practically unbeatable. One thing you can tell right now, they are playing with swagger, a sort of poise that they're backing up with execution. Not easy to do.
Fires from deep. Harris misses. And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 14-4 run. And Grant, Tobias Harris has been around the league. What's his best asset?
You know, I think it's his reliability and versatility. Harris is always on the floor, having led the NBA in games played multiple times. And he just gets the job done.
And here's Cunningham outside. Mitchell grabs a miss.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Love against Stewart. MP scanning the floor. And again, it's Miami converting.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. A 12-point game. Harris on the wing. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Ivey's shot is off.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And he gets that one.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Pistons trail by 14. And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. And the Heat with some changes. Ware's checked in for Jovic. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Tyler Hero. And Yakachonis subbed in for Mitchell. Karis LeVert's checked in for the Pistons. Westbrook comes in for Ivey. Cunningham outside. Picked by Stewart. Pass to Westbrook. And again, no good by Detroit. The Heat on offense. They're on a 20-4 run. Wiggins finds Love. Nails it from 3. MP's got 21 points in the game.
And they've got the D reeling. A full three-point attack right off the tip.
Shit, what, notebook paper? No, hey, look, listen. Like I said, I'm I didn't got myself in this situation here down here at the house, man. And I'm in a situation, I actually, oh, Hold on. Wait. Still down here reading out. Man, you want me to bring him some shit, like, because he ain't got none. Sitting on the phone. Man, look here, bro. I'm in the middle of cooking. I wish I could help you, but, you know, I can't come down. You ain't about 4 hours down there. You can run down there right quick. I'm in the back door. I understand all that you think. But like I said, I'm in the middle of cooking. Why we have a little special occasions and I need to something and I can't be like that. I'm you know, shit, like, now, but I can't do it. It's just really hard. Like that's disrespectful, man. Like, but all you want, man, you call me help you and shit, you acting like I called you and I have some goddamn shit. Okay, so I got that. All I'm asking for is I didn't take no more 2 3 minutes run down here and bring the paper, man, and you go back to your job. What you need to do, you need to get it break down. All we got out of get myself out the house, but I'm not gonna come down there and bring no shit back. But that don't sound like a murder. That sounds like a murder shit back. Furthermore, you're in the bathroom, you jump your ass on your clothes, get the shower, like that, everything. I'm not playing dog. Like I said, I'm saying like that. I didn't help you. You come down there and reuse toilet paper and pick your dumb ass. You can't get up out the goddamn toilet. If I'm talking to you, motherfucking ladies, that's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm in an emergency, man. Okay, well, that's like I said, man, it don't sound like a person. That seems like a big. Get your clothes, yeah, shit. White ass, get your clothes. Get your clothes. I mean, I'm not trying to walk 4 hours down there to bring you the toilet paper. Shit, your daddy come home, they want to get some goddamn time. Oh, well, I got to come in here and read this and play the wrong paper. I'm not going to come down here and bring you no shit paper. I'm not going to bring you no paper. Hey, man, you think you're out of it. Y'all need to. And I do something. You see, I'm sitting in a situation. I really let y'all know that y'all are helping while I'm down here watching, man. This nigga is crazy, man. Man, what the fuck wrong with you? You gonna call me and me to bring you some goddamn newspaper. I told you that I was in the middle of fixing me and not some dinner. You gonna call me talking about some goddamn shit paper, man. I don't want to hear no shit about no goddamn shit. And I ain't coming down there to bring you no shit paper, man. Yo, Jesus. No, you gonna bring this paper, man. Man, listen, like I told you before, I ain't gonna bring you no goddamn shit paper down there. We don't wait no answers on this street. Like, hold on, man, okay, you know I'm just leaving I'm dumb like this. I'm not gonna bring no phone paper, no toilet paper, because he's irresponsible when he goes to the restroom. That sounds like a person phone. You too wrong for that. Dude, that just is in the way to go. This is an emergency, man. Man, that don't sound like a fucking emergency. That sounds like a fucked up personal problem that you got going on. I just want to go in before I get off here, man. You're pissing me off with this shit. I don't give a fuck about you being pissed off, man. Now, man, as soon as you get your motherfucking ass up out of there, you so motherfucking think you come on down. I'm done. I'm in a situation where you shit ass on. I got one more thing I need to say to you that I'm going to do. You listen? Where you shit ass on? I got some next skin shoes to get right up in your ass, clean up all that shit. I got one more thing. You listen? That was a fun man like I said. What you got to say, man? Say the music company from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got framed by your neighbor Rita. And you bitch well. That motherfucker is ready to see. Get that comment from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. I'm gonna get free motherfucker here. I got some kind of motherfucker. I'm maintain these motherfuckers. I'm gonna come down there, man, and try to get motherfuckers on out of your ass. You better be glad on me. Okay, please. Man, tell me, I'm putting on my shoes. I'm coming down there for free. I'm at you getting Bro, you calling me a baby ass nigga. Fuck you, dog. You ain't no baby shit. Fuck you, talking about, nigga. I'm down with Pluto. You keep running your mouth. Talking about Pluto, nigga. Pluto is the biggest nigga in this shit. Now y'all nigga ain't freaking that picture, nigga. Fuck wrong with you? Keep my name out your motherfucking mouth, nigga. You ain't never gave me shit. Fuck you, talking about. I'm talking about, no. I ain't nigga, you know, big. You call me big. What the fuck you ever done for me night? Shit. Nigga, I'm Jones sick. But I represent. Nigga from the east side. Kirkwood, Edgewood, nigga. Connection. We always ain't gonna let y'all nigga like, man. Fuck you talking about. Don't come out, fuck me, nigga. Quit talking about the motherfucker. Oh, that shit. You doing the wrong shit. What you mad about? The fuck is wrong with you calling me a baby ass nigga? Fuck you, dog. You ain't no baby shit. Fuck you talking about, nigga. I'm down with Pluto. You keep running your... You gotta take that in. I have two niggas that I see on a basic day. Please don't love me. Okay? So with that being said, I don't care what you said about me. I'm living good over here. I have two niggas that I see. I will be my person as a person that you are treated in such a way that is not very comfortable. It will be a different story and a different place for you, my friend. I'm only talking to you. Consider it a threat. I want to help you, Mr. Ariel. I want to end the cycle if you keep coming back to jail. Believe it or not, I want to help you. I want to end this. I want you to get a job. I want you to be a productive member. And I was hoping by having you go to the DRB and in aftercare, that would happen. I don't know. I don't know. But you were doing great in DRB, and we got reports that you were doing great. When you got to aftercare, I don't know that. No. At this moment, charges from Comal County. I'm on PR. They're not even, they haven't been indicted. At this moment, I'm asking that I'm giving up to in this let the service play as it plays. There's a whole different county, a whole different position. I'm going to give you what I was thinking. Having our chief district attorney here reach out to Coleman County to let them know what we're going to do here about DDRB in hopes that they, are with us. They have nothing to do with y'all. There's a whole issue. I know. I'm trying to let them know that we want to put you in a treatment place with us here in hopes that they're with us. And it may resolve the cases over there. See what I'm saying? Look, you all on at this moment, why would they care what happens here? They don't care. They're just on to how dare? What idea is this for? I can let me explain to you what I like to do. I'm listening to how I did here. This. Sorry, if I give you the PR, you will never come back. I'm not asking for help. I'm asking you to the opportunity to come to the corporation that you put me on. Yes, I want to do that. To the PR, yes. I am in agreement with you. But first, Coleman County has to take care of itself. We can't do anything here until Coleman County's taken care of. Coleman County sent me over here. I know. We're going to reach out to Coleman County to see what we can do. They got me on over there so we can take care of the situation over here at this time. This is what I'm doing here now. They got no business into what Henry County does with me at this moment, at this case here. They have no business. They haven't even had me yet. I'm going to let Lori try to explain to you what we're trying to do. You're trying to, I know what y'all should do with that. Why? Which need one. Listen, you're the judge here. You know what's going on. I'm on PR one over there. They're not even looking at my cases at this very moment. I'm not going to give you the opportunity to report to probation now. I give you the opportunity. I haven't given you the opportunity to report to probation. They give me the opportunity. What does that mean? Let you out of jail? Yeah, so I can report to you. And we're Comal County. I got to look at that. They will alert me about going. If they do pick it up, if they do pick it up, they will alert me it's going forward. And so then let me just proceed with the probation. Please, that is. That is what I'm asking. I'm begging for you so I can get an opportunity, a chance to get out and work and be able to fight this. I put it to the framework. If anything, if they do take the case, I think I'll be able to fight them so I can stay relevant to the probation here and earn with
Tell me no that you're not going to like my answer, Mr. Ariel. But I give you a PR bond. You're going to ghost me like every time you've done before. I have history tells me I have your bonds now always at 2003, 7504, 5006. You take off. You've never in 5 years. You've never not one time come back on your own.
why don't you get your PR bond? We continue to not say to complete the probation.
I'm not having given anything. I need to figure out what's going on with Solon County. I'm going to let Lori hopefully try to explain to you what we're trying to do, getting Solon County on her side as well, so that hopefully we can resolve it all. And
I don't know if this is even like if we didn't really care to understand what Kamal County did and Kamal County what they had done.
let's do this. I have a bunch of people that are waiting. I'll take more time with you toward the end of the day. I don't want to keep them waiting because they have busy lives as well. Let me talk to them. Let me thin out everybody here, and then I'll bring you back out and we can talk to them. Okay? But we've already spent, 20 minutes here now, and I've got a lot of people waiting. Let me cut them out. I'll bring you back out in maybe like 45 minutes and we'll talk to them. Okay? So then I'll give you more time, I promise. Sorry, you asked me PR on you, but let me tell you something. Every time we let you out of custody, you have little wings on your back and you take off.
Congratulations, Chief Franco. It's a week already for your life. Boy, nigga that claim neutral, you be throwing up a lot of shit. Eating water of all the shit. You know how weak you gotta be to build an intolerance to hydrogen and oxygen? This nigga fuck up in battle after battle without consequence. Then I get here, kill shit, but no major cards. Man, the shit's weird. Acting like y'all ain't been pushing a clutch for the last 10 years. That's cool. If y'all want to book a nigga that's allergic to clean performances, clean clothes, and water, God bless you. But why do I work so hard? Why am I bringing a bit that's fresh, promoting on social media, and making sure that I'm fresh too? This is the world's most respected, but when it comes to niggas like this, they can't be less true. I bet y'all really think I talk last round, huh? Man, I was a chess move. Figured it out. If I fuck up, maybe I'll get the treatment that chess does. Now, where was I? Oh, yeah, you had that white beater. You had that white beater tucked in your drawers. I wasn't feeling it. Made me want to put a gun in that tank, like all about the Benjamins. Don't say shit. Nigga went from Eunice to me back to back. Know what that makes him? A prominent. It makes sense, because that's the only chess piece that can shape shit. It's time for war. Straight talk to what I got in store. See, I'm the type of nigga to play chess. But water, this is swear he the only one that struggled. I wouldn't be me without him. I mean, thank God I got God to keep me grounded. Trying to have some shit happen so bad, you don't even want to think about it. I really doubt. I've been through a tiger, homie. Like, I'm not a therapist to help on my abandonment issues. And she retired on me. It's like coming to me. Life coming too fast. Nigga, I was watching Kobe highlights last week. Still can't believe that he passed. He would have turned 47 today. R.I.P. Mamba, happy birthday. You forever a great. And in about 10 to 20 minutes or so, I'm going to send you a cake. It's fucking joke. We all get it. You struggle, bro. Layla lines link the living with less than, and they love the show. Couldn't be me. Y'all know I never sold drugs before. But before I watch my people slice up 2 liters, I'll start cutting coke. All types of traffic. All types of traffic. See, I never moved drugs, so I couldn't do that type of rapping. Most I ever did was sell a little fake lean, like Michael Jackson. I'm really cold. I'm really cold, bro. For a nigga that claim neutral, you be throwing up a lot of shit. Eating water of all the shit. You know how weak you gotta be to piss him off against him. Like, y'all still ready now. I know he's sitting back like, why did I get into this situation? See, Black Youngster so messed up in the head right now. It's like, man, you ain't got my back no more. You ain't getting all the credit and everything. See, he jealous of what every little bitty thing going on because his flame ain't going on no more. See, old Black Youngster so many type of ways. They're like, man, I shouldn't even been around no more. How I found no folks. You know what I'm saying? He should have stayed with Player Black. Shout out to Player Black. He should have stayed around folks who were going against that. Because, like, when he was around, at least he went in a situation like he and right man. You know what I'm talking about? So niggas looking at him like, man, he was down for me. See, Black Youngster, if you would have just stayed out of the South, if you would have just took up with his hood, South Memphis, he wouldn't even been up in this situation. It's a dog from South Memphis, said Zilla from South Memphis. You know what I'm talking about? You know, it's so many people that's from South Memphis, Player Black, like all these folks from South Memphis, he should have stayed stuck with South Memphis people. Your mom, they're on the south side of the town, staying on the south side of the town. And he would have just stuck with it, he'd have been 10 times better. And see, going about it, when he went over there, bitch, with the North Memphis cat, the North Memphis cat sent him out, sent him smooth out. See, they knocked him down. We left them all up. They want to out, sent him smooth out. And that's the energy that he came with. They send out. Okay, we got to be a fool. Okay, we're going to send him out. And from the other side, we're going to come on and keep on sending him out. See, running back, he'll play the whole situation smart, though. You know what I'm talking about? He went over there, and he didn't say nothing. He ain't ride with all this dog. All this beef stuff. No, I'm doing, we getting our money. He told for this 2 times, like, why you getting into that? We getting our money, bro. You know what I'm talking about? We ain't on it. And that's why Moneybagg Yo still around, because he had great energy. And the guy, y'all see how energy work. You know what I'm talking about? He didn't see bro, and he ain't got great energy. I ain't never trying to get into that negative space and really intertwine themselves with the beef. Well, a beef, man. You know what I'm talking about? See, they want until they get out of the guys and make them watch the smart people lean in some type of way. Because if you follow the dog, it's like the blind leading the blind, man. Come on. See, Black Youngster right now. It's still a ninja turtle, man.
Hey guys, quick reminder.
Hello.
Hello, I'm trying to reach Maurice.
Yeah, this is him.
Hey, Maurice, my name is Devin, man. How you doing this evening, bro?
Oh, man, I'm kind of sleepy, man. Working tonight, bro. What's going on? Who did this get?
This is Devin, man. I talked to your wife the other day. That's your wife, right?
Yeah, that's my wife.
Yeah, I talked to your wife. Is she in here right now?
No, she's not. She's here to work, bro.
Okay. I'll tell her, man. I need to wake you up. You working here?
Yeah.
She gave me enough to call me. You'll be home at the time. She definitely liked it, man, and she wanted to see that you would be interested in a great relationship to, you know, want to get your personal goals in further. But your wife was very excited about it, man. She was wanting to get started at some time. I wanted to see if I could contact you, making sure that you agreed and approved on everything. She definitely wanted to get your blessing, get your approval on it.
Yeah, I'm trying to do anything to make her happy, dog. But I gotta get some information about this. What's it, 3, 4, 3?
No, it's a 4-3 relationship. What it is.
And well, that makes her happy. I want to listen.
Okay, well, listen, man, we're probably going to get started right away. Probably Monday. We'll get started on Monday. You go through Monday to Thursday, and then I'll pick up, Friday to Sunday, man, and we'll go ahead and get the thing. So I think out of Monday, you'll pretty much get on everything, you know.
Pick up. What you may take up?
No,
man. It's not discussing.
Okay. All right. Well, what the deal, man? A great relationship, Maurice, is this. You know, you spend 4 days with Keith, and she comes over to my place, and she spends the other 3 days with me. That's what a 4-3 relationship. So, see, it's got to free you up, man, on anything you might want to do on those other 3 days, and when she might be tying you down. You know, so 4 days, you know, you with her with the other 3 days, you're going to have the free time to yourself, but she'll be over at my place on the other 3 days. That's what makes a real 4-3 relationship is.
I think part of me can say she'll spend 4 days with me, 3 days with you.
That's it, sir. That's a 4-3 relationship right there, Maurice. You know, you're really going to like this. Like I said, she was excited about it.
Are you serious?
You know, I'm thinking, like I
I know I can't discuss you about the relationship. She spent 4 days with me, 3 days with me, man. You talking about no fighting someone?
No, I know what you're talking about, man.
Hold up. What's your name again?
My name's Devin.
Daddy. Say, bro, I don't play games, man. I don't know how you got my number.
I mean, Maurice, what's wrong? I mean, a lot of couples are doing...
Hey, what's wrong? That's my wife. What do you think you're talking to? You ain't talking to no... What do you think you're talking to?
Okay, well, listen, man, a lot of couples are doing the 4-3, man.
I don't give a what other couple is doing homework. My wife and me ain't interested in no 4-3 relationship. I can't believe you had my buddy, man. Are you serious? You calling me talking about 4-3 relationship? You know, I don't y'all want your name right
now. Right now.
Hey, did you put...
My granddad is so mean, I thought he was the devil. He told me one day.
Hey, did you put this pork chop... Wait.
What?
No way.
Girl, it's been raining the last 2 days. All I've been wanting to do is throw something on the grill.
Honey, a grill in the house? Are you serious?
Yeah, what's the problem?
Fire?
Wait, fire? Nah, don't worry about that.
What's that? So we just plug it in and that's all?
Yeah, it's electric. Plug it in, look. Got your temperature adjustment right there.
Nice.
You got a grip frame bottom, so we don't got to worry about that.
Okay.
And all this stuff, the element, everything, that comes out. You can wash it. Like,
no way.
You got a warming tray.
Boy, you gotta stop.
Damn.
This is nice. Where did you pick it up from?
Girl, TikTok shop. Watch. Come back in a little bit. You don't see these cuts.
Please tell me it's done. I am starving.
He is done. Look at these. Beautifully. Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. I really can't believe we did this indoor.
Heck yeah.
Let me fuck him up.
Not sure who owns that land? The Onyx Hunt app has you covered. Proper.
Canelo winning, bro. I bet 100. Bet it on Christopher then. Christopher, hey, he already $1,000 in, bro. He finna take all y'all money.
Girl, the lights. Where y'all?
Hello?
Yes, I'm trying to reach a Tanya, please. Hi, Tanya. My name is Daniel. I'm the head of store security here at your job.
Yeah?
I'm trying to see if it's possible I can get you to come to the store. There's a bit of a situation I want to discuss with you. There's about $1,800 worth of merchandise missing from the store.
Okay.
Yeah, there's about $1,800 worth of merchandise, and we definitely know that this is a in-house situation. This is not someone walking in shoplifting.
Okay, so what you calling me for?
Oh, ma'am, it's been brought to my attention that there's a possibility that you may be part of this situation. And
Part of the situation? I ain't no thief. I don't steal. You don't come my house accusing me of stealing. I ain't stole nothing from nobody.
Okay, well, hang on, ma'am. What I'm trying to do is just trying to...
Hang on, you trying to say I done stole something and I ain't stole them things.
Okay, wait just a second. Now, do you have a sister named Cynthia?
Yeah, what about her?
Well, now,
it seems that here on some of the footage that we have on camera, that it's a possibility that it seems like your sister's actually wearing some of the merchandise that we sell here in the store.
Okay, just because she wears something that we sell in the store don't mean that I stole it.
Well, we don't see where she's at. I've backed the footage up as far as I could. I don't see any footage of where she purchased this particular merchandise. And my assumption is maybe you gave it to her.
I gave her. And just because you don't see what somebody purchased, it don't mean that it's been stolen.
Okay. Here's what I'm going to just get to the chase of this, Tanya. What I'm going to have to do is this. If I can't get you to come to the store, man, and matter of fact, here's another question for you before I go any further. Do you have children at all, Tanya?
Yeah, I got children. Why?
Is it possible, because I'm missing a lot of baby.
Cruising. Okay. But you don't call somebody on their off day accusing them of stealing.
Okay, here's what I got to do. Are you coming into the office so I can talk with you?
I'm not coming nowhere on my off day.
Well, then what's going to happen, Miss Tanya, is I'm going to have to actually come to your home, check your closet. I'm going to have to check your kids and see if they're check and see if they're wearing merchandise that comes from this.
Come to my house if you want to, and they're going to take your stuff out of here in a body bag.
Excuse me?
You don't hear what I say. You heard what I said. You don't call nobody. I bust my at that store. I bust my at that store. You understand me? I work hard for y'all, okay?
You've been busting. You've been busting.
Here accusing me of stealing. I ain't stole from nobody. I don't have to steal. That's why I work all day. You understand?
I think you've been busting your butt, taking stuff is what you've been doing. You've been.
You understand me? I do not steal.
I'm going to come over there. I'm checking your closets.
But it ain't no thief. You understand?
And I'm checking your babies as well. And I'm making.
You check my baby. It feels like.
Tier 1.
My bad. Let me show you how I power my whole tiny home with no electric bill. Let's go. That's my old gas generator. This is my new EcoFlow solar generator. It's raining. Let's get inside the tiny home. Welcome to my tiny home school bus, all powered by solar. This is my brand new 2700 watt solar generator, you guys. I'm so excited. You can hear right now, my old generator's outside. It has everything running. I'm going to show you how it works, and then I'll plug it up. Old generator, new generator. First things first, I have it plugged up that it's charging. Right now, it is at 62%, and it will be fully charged in 33 minutes. And this shows you guys the input. I have it plugged up inside the tiny home, which is going to a generator on the outside just to fully charge it before I use it. This is an outstanding unit. It runs my whole tiny home. First things first, I'm going to plug up a heater to show you guys it can run a heater. Totally fine. And I do have an AC unit up top, and I do have another AC unit from TikTok I'm going to show you guys. First things first, let me cut it off because it's charging. I don't want to charge it while I'm using it because I don't know what that would do. But now cut the unit on. We have 63% battery life. Let's plug up space heater. You see we have power going to the solar unit. Now let's cut it on. Cuts on. And let's see what to start using. How many watts are we going to use? We are now pulling 1,400 watts from the solar generator, and it is now running my heater. Look at this, people. It's coming on. Look at that redness. That's the heat. That's the heat. You guys see running at 1,400 watts. It already used 1%. So this may run down your battery quicker because I have a bigger one, but I would get an extended battery because that will go perfect with this setup because I'm going to add more to this setup. I'm going to add solar to this, and I'm going to add an extension battery so I can run things longer. But as you see, it does work. Now we plug up the fan, turn it on, boom, fan is connected, fan is on. So now at least you got to make sure the AC works. Oh, AC on, baby. Just like that, AC cut on. And the AC is pulling 129 watts. Look at that, y'all. This EagleFlow solar generator has changed the game for my tiny home. Let me show you. You gotta get one. It is needed. If you are hesitant about it, don't hesitate. It can power your tiny home, can power your appliances. I got a refrigerator, I got a mic.
You go down, check it, and I'll call you piece back up. Have a seat. Have a seat. This case, YPF16 LLC versus Karen Fleming. I checked when you drive around these pizza stores every 15 minutes. How is my crypto doing? How's my Bitcoin? How's my ETH? How's my XRP? Right now at the top, 230 XRP, like 22.
I'm gonna put this in on you. Why would you put this in on you? I'll put this in on you. Okay. Don't worry about what's over here. Okay? Shamar Good, Shamar I, y'all just love to watch and see and doing things. Shamar is doing good. I'm doing good. Y'all always be trying to tell me down, and that's just sad. It's really is. Okay? Don't worry about what's over here. Okay? Shamar Good, Shamar I, y'all just love to watch and see and doing things. Shamar is doing good. I'm doing good. Y'all always be trying to tell me down, and that's just sad. It's really is. Okay?
Fast is up.
Alright, y'all, come with us to OK Dog and Broken Fucking Homes. I have 2 baby daddies. Let me tell you how many baby mamas they got, though.
Have you ever heard of... Hello?
Hey, what's up? This Poop.
Excuse me?
Hello?
Yeah, who is this?
Poop, P-double-O-K. What's up, man?
I think you have the wrong number.
No, I don't think so. Is this Bryson's dad?
Yeah, I'm Bryson's father.
Yeah, I got the right number. What's up? How you doing?
Are you sure you're...
And let that know the dude out there who has a son named Bryson, same phone number, then I'm pretty sure I have the right number. What's up, man? My name's Poop. I'm in Bryson's class. I think he would have told you about me.
No, I haven't heard anything about them.
He can tell you anything about his boy Clarence, maybe?
Yeah,
Yeah, mom, that's me. Poop. My mom called me Clarence. Call me Poop.
You know, you sound a little old to be classmate.
I mean, not to get into all that. Hey, I was just calling to see if Bryson could kick it tonight. And he said I need to get your permission. Now, because he's like 13, he need to get your permission or whatever.
You know something? I need to know, how old are you exactly?
I'm 13.
Yeah. I'm having a lot of trouble buying that.
You crazy. Hey, look, I'm just playing with you. I'm 28.
You're in my son's class at 28 years old.
Look, all right, it's kind of a long story, but I didn't complete school, like, all the way. Like, I barely completed any of it, you know what I'm saying? So, it's a new program where it allows you to go back in the classrooms and learn. And I've been learning 7th grade again, you know?
Okay, yeah, I'm really happy for you, but I don't think I can go on with this.
With me learning 7th grade? Why wouldn't you want me to learn?
No, but you're hanging out with my 13-year-old son.
Oh, you talking about me hanging out with Bryson?
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but he's my homeboy. Like, we've been hanging out at, like, lunchtime, recess, all that.
So you can't find anybody your own age?
Hey, look, that's more a compliment to Bryson, you know what I mean? Like, he's a cool kid, you know? Like, we're friends now.
Oh, my God.
So anyway, I have Bryson who want to come hang out at my homeboy Fatal's house, and he's with it. So, like, we're just going to go over there and chill for a little while, you know what I'm saying?
Wait, what Fatal? Who? Is that a person?
Yeah, my homeboy Fatal. I mean, I know you ain't met him, but hey, he's a cool motherfucker, though.
No, I'm not cool at all.
Y'all was telling Bryson all about Fatal, and I thought they would get along like Batman and Robin types. You know what I mean? Like,
wait, no, it's as old as you are?
Nah, Fatal ain't as old as me. Fatal's the OG, Fatal's 45, you know what I'm saying?
I'm hanging out with you, or Fatal, or AOG. This is not happening.
Hey, but why though?
Because I'm his father.
Yes.
You're over.
Hey. No, I get it. Y'all want to come too. Hey, that's cool. There's a bunch of people going over to Fatal's house. It'll be dope, man. You can come, Bryson can come.
You know, I'm surprised you guys get along so well.
Yeah, dude, he's dope. Like, so it's cool then?
No, it's not cool. Is this one of the reasons you had to go back to school? Because you can't understand simple facts?
Hey, look, I find that offensive, all right? Because y'all don't even know me. Like, I'm smart. I know a lot of facts. As a matter of fact, I'm killing it right now. I actually got a B+ in PE. 2 semesters. Y'all, you ever? Hey, y'all ever got a B+ in PE? 2 semesters? 2 semesters.
Yeah. Would you get some shoulder and breathe?
I mean, I had to dress too.
I would not be bragging about a B+ in PE.
Yo, I didn't just get a B+ in PE. I got a B+ in PE 2 semesters.
I'm gonna take a wild guess here. You don't even know what PE stands for.
Hey, look, everybody knows what PE stands for. Maybe y'all don't know.
All right, tell me that. Come on, Genius, tell me.
That's the funny part is, like, it don't stand for nothing. That's just the name of it, PE. Like,
Physical education. That might give you a hint.
Why would that give me a hint about PE?
Have they told you spelling yet? What does the word physical begin with?
Physical. Obviously, physical begins with an F. Obviously.
Yo, this is actually starting to get fun now. You are such an idiot.
I'm an idiot. Hey, y'all don't even know how to spell physical right. And then y'all talking about physical education, PE. Y'all don't even know what you're talking about. I'm an idiot.
Yes, you are an idiot. Own it. And now I'm going to call the school and address the fact why they're putting 28-year-olds in classes with junior high schoolers.
Hey, you can call them, but they ain't gonna know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you might have a paycheck on that, Genius?
Yeah, absolutely I do, because this ain't even a real phone call. Like, this is like a prank phone call. Like, I'm making all this up.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Oh, this is actually Jubal from Brook and Jubal in the morning doing a phone tap on you, and your son Bryson set you up.
Bryson put you up to me?
Yeah. He said you listen to the show every day going to school and wanted to play. It's the latest.
I'm not gonna lie. Fuck y'all. Bitch. Like, everybody? They don't even know Kyle. Bitch, what are you telling them about me? Cause, what? I know that cat Bumpy. Damn. How would you? Bro, like, I'm not gonna lie. What's your fucking thought process, like, typing that shit? Like, after you typed that, you was just like, you got the bag. Right?
I hope you die in person as well.
The woman lured a man to meet and killed him. She thought that if she was a minor, she wouldn't go to prison, but then the judge's words shocked her. Fernetta Torres, 17 years old, from Gwinnett County, Georgia, in collusion with 17-year-old Nicholas Evans and 18-year-old Khalil Miller, intended to rob 21-year-old William Tonchez. Torres agreed in advance to provide sexual services to Tonchez for $300 and agreed to meet on a secluded path. When Tonchez arrived, this group of teenagers rushed forward and brutally beat him up, then took away his mobile phone and other valuable items. After growing tired of the violence, the three people pulled out a weapon and hit Tonchez, killed him on the spot. They then abandoned him behind a house. In court, Torres was indifferent to the entire trial process, arrogantly convinced that she would not face serious consequences due to her age. However, when she learned that she was charged with felony murder and robbery, she could no longer remain calm and showed extreme fear. The judge ultimately sentenced the three people to life imprisonment without parole. Do you think this verdict is fair? Please share your opinions in the comment section below.
I hope you die in person as well.
The woman was sentenced to 235 years in prison for brutally killing her 8-year-old daughter. In November, 26-year-old Brittany Hall called the police saying that her 8-year-old daughter, Amari Hall, had gone missing from her hotel room. After a large-scale search by the police, no signs of disappearance were found. When the police shifted the subject of their investigation to Brittany, she began to panic. When the police conducted a further search of her room, used bleach and hygiene gloves were found in the bathroom. The police arrested Brittany immediately. Under the questioning of the police, Brittany finally told the truth of the matter. After Amari and Brittany had an argument on the night of the incident, Brittany locked her 8-year-old daughter in the toilet, blocked her mouth with toilet paper, and abused and beat her. The next day, when Brittany opened the door, Amari was no longer breathing. Later, Brittany and her partner, Celeste Owens, threw the body into the woods. When Amari's body was found, it weighed only 54 pounds. Ultimately, the judge charged Brittany with 21 crimes and sentenced him to life imprisonment without parole. This is terrifying. How could a mother do such a thing to her daughter? The woman was sentenced to 235 years in prison for brutally killing her 8-year-old daughter. In November, 26-year-old Brittany Hall called the police saying that her 8-year-old daughter, Amari Hall, had gone missing from her hotel room. After a large-scale search by the police, no signs of disappearance were found. When the police shifted the subject of their investigation to Brittany, she began to panic. When the police conducted a further search of her room, used bleach and hygiene gloves were found in the bathroom. The police A heartbroken mother was sentenced to prison for setting her daughter's rapist on fire after he was released from prison. Maria's daughter, Veronica, was sexually assaulted by their neighbor Antonio Cosme in 1998 when Veronica was just 13 years old. Antonio was punished with a 9-year prison sentence, but he showed no remorse during a parole period in June 2005. He approached Maria at a bus station and taunted her, asking, "How is your daughter now?" Faced with Antonio's lack of regret, Maria felt a mix of anger and fear to punish this evil man. She went to a nearby gas station, bought a gallon of fuel, found Antonio at a bar, poured gasoline over him, and set him on fire as he burned. Antonio cried for help, and by the time he was taken to the hospital, he was diagnosed with 90% of his body burned. He died a few days later. While Maria avenged her daughter, she was also sentenced to 95 years for murder, which was later reduced to 55 years after an appeal. This mother evokes both sympathy and admiration, and many have made significant efforts to keep her out of prison. What are your thoughts on this situation? Please leave your comments below.
Woman lured a man to meet and killed him.
Ran this for 5 hours straight, this little portable fan. So it is probably completely dead right now. The O'Gary fan is portable. It's the upgraded ones. It does fill all the way.
I'm something that is a fucking dry ass. You hear me? We've never, and I mean never, uttered these words, not in my adult life. Alabama looks soft. Alabama got dominated at the line of scrimmage, and the lack of physicality was never something that we would explain. Not a University of Alabama team ever. I know Paul Bear Brown is rolling over in his grave because of the expectation that was set centuries ago, generations ago. Usually we see or we understand Alabama going to run the football. Alabama's going to dominate. Alabama is going to bring this sense of physicality that most teams only wish to have. What did Nick Saban inherit as an Alabama coach in his first couple of years versus what Caleb DeBoer inherited? When Nick Saban was at him, he inherited a program that was on probation. What DeBoer inherited is a already loaded roster, fresh off of a college football playoff run up under Nick Saban. Expectations for Coach DeBoer was already set. What they say on Wizard of Oz, Kansas anymore.
We're not in Kansas anymore.
Well, Coach DeBoer, you're not in Washington anymore. Yeah. And you have to understand you got to either get with the program or let the door hit you. And I know Coach DeBoer probably have heard his fair share of what's saving. Yeah. That's not the truth. I dealt with that. I was the quarterback that came right behind Tom Brady. Correct. And how many times I heard, man, well, Brady was, man, listen, bro. I ain't Brady. I'm Saban coming back to say it. But there was a presence that Coach Saban had that even sometimes it was like, bro, you just won the national championship. Why are you still, the grumpy Scrooge? He wanted to dominate. It still wasn't good enough. That's a tough room to walk in. Yeah, but also Coach DeBoer is dealing with something that Nick Saban never had to deal with. And what is that? NIL. We're not used to that. Yeah. And I think it's time for people to turn the page in Tuscaloosa.
Hey, Nikki. It's payday. Oh my, sold that 2022 SUV. Got it all food on and want to celebrate. Lunch is on you. Right? Lunch is on you? Yeah. Yeah! Congratulations!
Nice job. You did it. Yeah. We've never, and I mean never, uttered these words, not in my adult life. Alabama looks soft. Alabama got dominated at the line of scrimmage, and the lack of physicality was never something that we would explain. Not a University of Alabama team ever. I know Paul Bear Brown is rolling over in his grave because of the expectation that was set centuries ago, generations ago. Usually we see or we understand Alabama going to run the football. Alabama's going to dominate. Alabama is going to bring this sense of physicality that most teams only wish to have. What did Nick Saban inherit as an Alabama coach in his first couple of years versus what Caleb DeBoer inherited? When Nick Saban was at him, he inherited a program that was on probation. What DeBoer inherited is a already loaded roster, fresh off of a college football playoff run up under Nick Saban. Expectations for Coach DeBoer was already.
This about to be so crazy. If you're not staking on Call of Duty, you're doing something wrong. Watch this. All right, we playing Call of Duty BO6 today. I'm going to stake $200 and turn that into $360. All right, this should be a no sweat. I went to his chat. He locked in. Let's go. Come on. One more, we get to the bag. I see money all around me. It feel like I'm the man. Catch me out, baby. Download it now and give it a shot. This about to be so crazy. If you're not staking on Call of Duty, you're doing something wrong. Watch this. All right, we playing.
I had a girl with a red hair. Made me feel like child for her. She was on the phone with a Boston.
Best Delivery Driver Hack Part 3. There's this app called Solo that will tell you the best times to work across every... Yeah.
Hey, my new Saturday. Oh. That's it, boom. I don't put anything in now. I'm so more power. I'm Bye. What do you guys say? Hello.
First, you picked up a new case, Miss Simmons. It's Irvin. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. They remain silent. It's against you. You now stand charged with the offense of criminal trespass. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. Yes, Judge. The officer is dispatched to a club in Harris County, Texas, in response to a disturbance. The complainant, an employee of the club, told officers that she had asked the defendant to leave, and the defendant refused. The defendant had been trespassed by another officer the day prior. The complainant stated the defendant continued to return to the location. During the incident, when the complainant told the defendant to leave, the defendant stated, "Leave me alone or I'll hit you in the head." The defendant told officers that everyone at the location was trespassing and that she should have been giving a pink paper in order to be trespassed. Thanks. Ma'am, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with the case. You picked up a new case. The only thing I asked you to do was not pick up a new case, and now you've done it. So what happens now? Corey?
Judge, I'm going to ask for you to allow her to remain on bond. The state hasn't filed, if that's what you're getting at. The state hasn't filed a motion to go bond. I'm not prepared for it. If they have, we've asked for time for a hearing to be set. So it could based on evidence. She hasn't violated the bond conditions, from the previous case as far as I relate to going to one of the conditions is behave yourself. You have no facts or rights to probable cause so that you violate any new laws. She's now picked up in a case. What is related to your very specific orders about her not to go back to the address, or use the highway authority address. She complied with those terms. If I let her go, that's enabling this behavior and telling her it's okay. I think it would be punitive if you put her in jail as opposed. Well, that's not the purpose of bond, right? It's community safety. And she's threatening people allegedly there to beat them in the head. She won't leave. Seriously, we didn't talk. Take them into custody, man. Judge, that's you say that. I think we're entitled to a hearing. Yes, I'll give you a hearing for sure. Whatever you want. All Ms. Gross. I don't know how else to, she's going to do whatever she wants to do. What am I supposed to handle?
I'm not a threat to the community, so I'm not understanding, and that's what that is hearsay. Is there any way, can you subpoena the cameras? Because I didn't threaten anybody, and there is also multiple witnesses that was there as well.
Sure. So that's my job. That's not the judge's job, and I'll do that just like I've done for the previous case. So, Judge, can we allow her to remain on bond until we have that actual hearing following the rules?
I haven't been around.
Following the rules of evidence for bond implications. Here's what we'll do, Corey. What I'm going to do is I'm sending you for a drug and alcohol test now. If you fail to take the test, if you fail to do what you're supposed to do, I am going to revoke your bond and put you in jail. I'm now putting a GPS monitor on you, and I'm giving you a curfew of 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. Do you understand?
Wait 1 second. I'm homeless. Because they had refused to let me back into my apartment.
I'm not going to talk to you. This is not a negotiation.
No, it's not.
Either you follow the conditions of bond or I'm going to book and put you in jail.
Okay.
This is whatever you want.
Yes, you're be in jail.
Your lawyer's asking me not to put you in jail now.
How long should I be in jail?
Yes.
Until November the 22nd.
No. I'm sending you for a drug and alcohol test now. We're going to reset this case until Monday. Instead, you were to come back Monday so we can address it. In the interim,
and consume alcohol. Well, not inside soon, so that's fine.
I just want you to listen, Mesa. I'm going to put a GPS monitor on you, and I'm giving you a curfew of 9 p.m. to 6 a.m.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Where is my curfew supposed to be from? Is the question. Because if I'm currently homeless and I am sleeping on the city streets, residing, they refuse to let me back into my apartment. Where?
I don't know what you're doing.
Where is that supposed to be?
That's what these conditions I'm giving you, ma'am.
It'll be within a exclusion zone. You do shit that you don't for the exclusion zones.
Sure.
Okay.
Certain people want to go everywhere with you, and then they do.
Hello, I'm trying to reach Anthony. Hey, what's going on? Hey, man, listen, this is I think you've been dealing with my brother, Bobby.
Yeah. Keep the phone on, champ.
About the house, right?
Yeah, you guys coming down for inauguration. It's a big time in the city of DC, man.
Yeah, man, we really excited. We're gonna be coming in on Sunday, on the 18th, man. So we I guess what we meet you there. You give us some keys and all that.
Yeah, my first two. I'll meet you guys at the house, and you guys, so you get that, I give you the keys and give me the rest of the deposit.
Okay. And
is there anything else you need to know?
Yeah. Now you got 5 bedrooms, right?
Yeah, that's right. I spoke to your brother. 5 bedrooms, 4 baths, and a 2-car garage. Very nice neighborhood.
Okay.
And it's not far from the city. You guys take it back and forth to the city for all the inauguration stuff.
Okay. So you kind of like in Maryland.
Yeah. Like on the outskirts, like right there, not far from DC, like on the edge, right there.
All right. So now let me ask you this: your bathrooms, you got big bathtubs?
I mean, it's like a pretty standard sized tub. I mean, of course, in the master suite, there's always a big tub, but otherwise, just a pretty, simple bathroom,
All right. So and you got 4 bathrooms.
Yeah.
But your bathtub is pretty much standard.
Yeah. Like around the house.
Okay. All right. So if I put beer in one bathtub and then put the wine and another.
Oh, beer and wine in my tub, man. Like the tub is for you to bathe and wash your hands. They got to put no beer.
No. What we do is we put a bunch of ice and we put the beer in there. Oh, we don't pour the beer in the tub. We just, we sit it in there so we can it get cold, and then we get another bathroom. We put the wine in there, like a couple pieces of wine. We'll put the wine in there. It's been chilling. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man, 'cause I don't think Bobby asked you this. Do you think we can get like around 200 people in the house? Can we get that?
Bruh, I'm broke here, brother. Y'all supposed to be 4 dudes coming to stay in the house, chill for inauguration, enjoy yourself in D.C. They didn't say y'all was throwing a damn party. I ain't saying I'm up. Sounds like this, man. Come on, man. Y'all trying to put you in the tub. Look at man. No, man. Same age party.
Y'all get 200 people. See, I'm charging each one of them $20 to get in.
Man, no damn brothel. What the hell are you doing?
No, it ain't no brothel, man. We ain't finna have no women selling nothing like that. Now, see, I was gonna put like a little jacuzzi in your garage. You got a 2-car garage. That way we can kind of have a, you can do this in the garage.
Right. No, Slim, you got the wrong place, man. Y'all ain't telling my now. Y'all don't think cash, but all the cash I'm making, that's how much it'll take me to fix my up. I ain't finna tell with coolers. Oh man, no man, you ain't
man. Just work with me, man. See, I'm looking at it like this. Like if I try to make
work,
if I try to work with I want the garage to be like heat level. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
but then the backyard, I'm gonna have a volleyball and stuff out there like that.
Well, first of all, it's gonna be too cold for you. Second of all, you're not having no party at my house.
Hey man, listen, we already your damn deposit, man. You gotta have some money already.
I can get money back. You're not gonna get money at my house. I done already looked you already, man. I'll give you cash. I was playing. No, I ain't.
All I'm telling you is we can get your damn deposit. But when you get on Sunday, you need to have this or we just get the game on it. If they go back, I ain't not kidding, man. You should have this. You ain't thinking Absolutely. Back in the Future 2. Not that I'm my phone right now. I'll see if it works still. Back in the Future just doing one.
Yes, that was trying to get in touch with Keisha. Keisha, no, Keisha. Keisha. Oh, yes, I was trying to get in touch with Keisha concerning the bill. Lord, I get so tired of y'all come up on about a bill. Like, damn, y'all so worse, and y'all ain't got nothing else to do. Yeah. So, man, if you pay your bill, we won't call you. So you say what? I said if you pay your bill, we won't call you. As a bill collector, don't y'all supposed to mute y'all phone and then say whatever y'all got to say smart? Oh, no, we want the bill collector. We ain't mute our phone. We just say what we got to say. We get it off shit. We ain't mute you. We unmute. Okay, what you want, say something? Okay, I'm just calling to see about you 4 months behind on your payment. Like, it's an outstanding balance, and I'm trying to see when will you be able to pay it. You talking about outstanding? Don't outstanding mean it's good. You must be slow. I must be what? I said you must be slow. Yep, just like your mammy. And not to mention, her mammy might be slow. You know what? All your mammies in. Ma'am, can I ask you a question? Go ahead, Judge Mathis. You ask me everything else. I just want to know so I can put it in the computer. Why you was unable to make a payment? Because I lost my doggone job. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Yeah, I bet your nasty tail is. I bet I am too. I lost my job and I've been trying to get back on my feet. So have you got back on your feet yet? Come again? I said you on your feet yet. And nobody else took your feet from you. And there's anything to y'all, because y'all be asking some of the dumbest. Man, I don't mean to get you upset, but the only thing I'm just concerned about is getting this bill taken care of. What card do you want me to use? Whichever card you pick up out your wallet first. Doggone it, that's what, hold on, my baby one. You make my baby man. You must go give me some money. You say what? You must go give me some money. Some money. You must go give me some money. Some what? I said you must go give me some money. What's that? Some food. What is that? I don't know what that is.
Pacific Ocean. I still don't know what that is. So, yeah, well, you might want to connect with your supervisor. They got that too. Nasty sucker. I'm gonna let you know if the supervisor's gonna be on the same thing. Don't matter what I say, but I'll connect you. It is a freaky sucker. Get on the doggone line trying to hunt. Stay on the line. I'm gonna connect you. Yes, I was trying to get in touch with Keisha. Keisha, I know Aisha. Keisha. Oh, yes, I was trying to get in touch with Keisha. Just saying the bill.
And here's that you should alone before moving to college. Now, I don't know if we're going to make it to the park because it's rainy season. So that's one that I can tell you about. We visited Thailand around the month of, I would say, November. That is the coming season. The rain be unexpected. I ain't gonna lie. The most important con that I would say is you cannot get a job here in China. Because most people come here and they expect to run. They want to make money. But here in Thailand, you cannot do that as a foreigner. The only job you can come here and do is be a teacher. Anything else outside of that, I honestly cannot tell you. Or you can open up your own business. Or you can also do remote work. Number 2, this one is really important too because most people are going to come here and they not going to learn the Thai language. So that could be another time for you. If you're not learning the Thai language or nothing like that, it can be a little challenge. But the thing is, they do have Google Translate. So most times, that's how you're going to be translating. You can't get mad when the people get frustrated because you got to realize both of y'all speak different languages. All right? I feel like this is an important con too. It's like they don't have ovens in most complexes here in Thailand. You'll be lucky if you find the oven. And I feel like that's important because coming from America, I'm used to having the oven in my shit. I can't make no cake, I can't make no cornbread, nothing. Like, come on now. But sometimes you can find one, so you might get lucky. Oh yeah, and they don't be having a tub either. So if that's something you really, really want in your house, an oven and a tub, make sure you put that down as a necessity when you are looking for your condo or your home here in Thailand. Number 4, visas can be a little challenging for some people, especially when you don't know which visa you want to go with. For me, I went with the education visa because it was simple and it was easy and it didn't require too much, you know? But they do have many visa options out here for you, but I do recommend you getting a visa. If you do want to be here for a long time and you don't want to worry about immigration or worry about women in and out of the country. Last but not least, air pollution, air quality. You can get a new addition for people who do have like this can be very bad, especially over in China. So if you do have asthma or any kind of breathing issues, I recommend you looking to Chiang Mai or visit Chiang Mai around the month of, I believe, February to early May. In Bangkok, it can get a little tricky too because it is a lot of cars, motorbikes, buses, and it's a big city. So just be cautious of that when you are traveling around Bangkok or anywhere around Thailand that has bad air pollution. They can have asthma issues. And they also wear masks, so that's the way they can be avoided. And also get your humidifier inside of your home. And those are the 5 cons that I have here for you while living here in Thailand. It will vary for different people because everybody has different needs. And everybody's experience will be different. These are my 5, and let me know what you think. And add more if you have. I just use the Apple Pay because I'm like, that's what I'm doing. Myself, everyone's like, do you accept Apple Pay? And it's like, yeah, like, no shit. That you don't want to know before looking at the street.
Boise. Band-Aids.
I've never met you before. I don't know you. All I know is that you have picked up a case from out of state. And give me a second. And I'll let you. But, here, so you know, we're not disputing the underlying charge. We're not fighting it. What we really here are all about is identity, right? For you, this person. If so, how do we get you back to the jurisdiction that you're living from? So here it says that you wanted from Michigan, Washington, Washington County. And it says here that you're wanted none of them for armed robbery. So I know that you're going to tell me it's little bunnies jumping in the woods. It's not that big of a deal, yada, yada, yada. But my primary concern is public safety. We have enough dismemberment and hysteria in Harris County as it is. But I don't want any more on my hands. You know what I mean? So, your lawyer is asking me to set you upon, and I don't know, because if you were in of danger, I'm going to have to lift up doing it. Miss Chisholm's already been here. Nasty jump off. It's just something. Nasty jump. Your lawyer's not here, so until your lawyer gets back, I'm not going to let you go. I'm going to bring you back out, but your lawyer's not here. I can't talk to you about your lawyer. So I'll bring you back out here as soon as she gets back, and we'll go right through the rigmarole again. Okay? All right, sorry. I didn't even realize you're not here. Just bear with me. You're back. Okay. So I told you before, two main concerns are, number one, are you going to go back to the jurisdiction that's where you're one from? And number two, most importantly, are you a danger to my public? I take public safety. It's as important as my hair. You know what I mean? It's that important, right? Because I don't want anything to happen out there. My name attached to a bomb. I try everything in my power to ensure that everybody's protected. And I see that you're wanted for a really serious case of armed robbery, right? I mean, that's what you want. There's no denying it. That's what it's set on the table.
He's on lifetime probation in Michigan.
Lifetime? There's such a thing as lifetime probation? Yes. So that state, what you're talking.
He did his time and he got out. And lifetime probation in Michigan. So that's what's happened. I completely got you.
Aside from like a murder case, so why so long to armed robberies? I wouldn't charge much more. It just shows that.
It just shows it all.
Explain some location. Is that is he's been driving on jurisdiction or aggravated assault and like developed and he was getting law conditions. When it started off, he was moving to GPS water and gets at all for the violation on top of that noted. And so I believe he's safety because of beginning of the law and all the conditions. And so I believe it's a safety and flight risk. And the fact that there was safety involved to some of the children being ready to hurt them. And that I would be able to that also should be noted that I can't push that there. But from what I see on the system is that this relation Texas cheese is an ICA. Why? In there, I suppose, from such an ICA. Why I can't say, if I get on the state compact agreement, that's the ground, that's others. GPS. I did what's going on, so everything went to the line and they evidence going on. So you're not supposed to. He knows why. I understand that. That's why he didn't want to do something that's on this stuff. So he said it's kind of.
Quick question: is it a motion to adjudicate?
Well, no, it's still a case. It's not on notification, but he's asking if they do violation report. They just contact the court to file a motion to.
Also, it's 26.
Maybe.
So they've not heard. Okay, so there's not been a hearing with the kid, right?
I've been twice. That's a very sad stuff. About that being at home, a lifetime probation. And continue when I'm saying I'm a threat to, a flight risk. I can't be a flight risk. Every court they said I can every single time. Every court it's not like, oh, you not gonna make a do it. It's like, oh, I want to relax, so relax. That's what I said, though. I've never met you before. I don't know you.
They're saying that Fort PF is responsible for the death of Woody's best friend, Threat. Let me tell you what the police have put into these warrants, and they got a little baby name all the way through it. So the arrival brains are 4PF and OMF, which is 4 pockets full and only my family. All right, they had a little tiff going on. They were going back and forth, multiple unalivings, multiple pupils amongst the groups. However, this increased after May of 2024. Now remember, I told y'all in May 2024, Lil Baby went and did a video shoot. And they're saying that he went to the neighborhood to where either OMF lives or they hang out. They're set. All right, he went over there, did his video shoot, and fireworks let out. There was over 30. 3 people were injured, a 23, 24, and 27-year-old male. They all survived. However, one of the males is suing because he was invited there. He was under contract. And in this contract, it was in verbal and writing saying that they would have hired security, professional security. They would not sublease out to any other security without the proper approval. And they did not hold up their end of the bargain. All right? That's another video for another day, but he's asking for like $600 or some thousand dollars. All right. Now, those 3 guys that were injured, they survived. This was May 2024. Are they saying that 4PF is responsible for
people were keeping us on like homes with cameras. Nobody knew where they went or what they dropped off until.
Please. How much did you pay for Chris Brown tickets?
$250, but then ticket fees, so it's like
My mom got them.
I did Ticketmaster. With these, I think like 8 something together. So Ticketmaster. The fees was like $100 extra for no reason.
I paid like $150. Was that with or without fees? There were no fees. How were there no fees? Because I use TickPick. It's kind of like Ticketmaster, stuff like that, but they have no fees and they have great prices. So for me and my girl, it was like 800 total. 800 total? That was probably with the fees, yeah.
360. That's with the fees.
With the fees?
Yeah.
How long did they get?
They gave me 135 years. Wow. 135 years. I'm a former gang leader, 11 years brawl against the Crips. So a lot of people know me. A lot of people know my personality. They blame me for T shooting. Always my friend. He was in the driver's seat of his car. Shot the guy into the car, killed him. They said it was me based on no evidence at all. They got video surveillance that ain't clear of somebody getting to the car. They got witnesses. One of them happened to be my sister that told her I did it, told him I did it. One witness, the LAPD, coerced him to send it. They did it. They fingerprints and DNA's on the car. There's no eyewitnesses, no nothing. I got the evidence here. Nobody want to look at it. I'm just praying that somebody somewhere looking for Dante Kyle. People versus Dante Kyle. LSP court case number TA-122-773. The alibi. That first perk transfer 164 to 190. That's a state witness who said that I was whatever might have happened, but she know I did it. There's DNA and LAPD DR number 1218-07253 that excludes me of being a passenger of the car, but puts 2 random people I don't know who they are. Puts them there and me absent. This video surveillance that was introduced as being from March 5th, 2012, but it was really April 3rd, 2012. Had absolutely nothing to do with the murder because it was after the murder. They said the murder happened. I need help. I pray there's somebody out there somewhere may believe in my cause. I may be a bad person. I may be a good person. I don't know. But I know I'm actually innocent of these crimes.
How long did they give you?
They gave me 135 years.
Wow.
and 35 years. I'm a former gang leader, 11 years brawl against the Crips. So a lot of people know me. A lot of people know my personality. They blame me for two shooting both my friends. He was in the driver's seat of his car. The passenger of the car killed him. They said it was me based on no evidence at all.
We were, high school stars and played on AAU tournaments. Myself, I played with Tyson Chandler. That's my boy. I played also football at Dominguez High School. I was highly recruited. Melvin Simmons, Marvin Simmons, some of these great guys, they made it to the NFL. They played college ball. And unfortunately, because I made some wrong choices, I ended up here. I advise those who have help to ask for it. I chose not to ask for help because of my pride and my ego. I had people that supported me. I had people that really loved me. And because I was caught up in what I was caught up in, I felt that I couldn't ask for help. So anyone who gets the opportunity to look at this that's young, I advise you guys to ask for help. It's okay. I know we all grow up in certain situations and it seems hard. We can go out and ask for help, you guys, and just make the right choices. Because prison life or just jail and being away from your family is just not what it is. Take the advantages and the resources that you have in society, groups or people, family, and just roll with it. We were, high school stars and played on AAU tournaments. Myself, I played with Tyson Chandler. That's my boy.
And I got shot. I was 13, real vicious. I had lost some homies. So, and I didn't have a mother and a father. And I think, well, I had a mom, but she was incarcerated. Mm-hmm. But anyway, and we get a bad stereotype as far as the gangs. You know what I'm saying? It was the same people that was in that gang that was helping me, taking me to school and doing what I'm doing. Now, to get to what you see in the solution, I think they need to have individuals somewhat that I have influenced. You know what I'm saying? And I think that influence, I can record that and basically help the youth where everybody, you don't have to be peer pressured to do what you're doing. You see what I'm saying? Where I can be an advocate of you ain't got to do that, man. We got the YMCAs, we got different type of things, and I'm going to have your back. Whatever I got to do, even if I got to sacrifice, I'm willing to do that because, it's genocide. You feel what I'm saying? And I have learned my lesson. So that's what I want to give back to the youth. Man. I got to sacrifice myself, which I done done. That's what I'm willing to do. Yes, sir. That's nice.
What part of LA you from?
I'm from 9th and Figueroa, South Central.
Yeah.
And I got shot up when I was 13, real vicious. I had lost some homies. So, and I didn't have a mother and a father. And I think, well, I had a mom, but she was incarcerated. Mm-hmm. But anyway, and we get a bad stereotype as far as the gangs. You know what I'm saying? It was the same people that got video surveillance.
Why do I hate you? That was the question. And me being me, I was like, challenge accepted, have a seat. It was a white supremacist, and I spoke with him that day, many days and many hours. It was a few years later of me working with him. He asked me if I could write a letter. He's going to the board. This was a life without parole, and he's going to the board. And I said, I don't usually write letters to the board. I usually will write what's called a laudatory chrono. Yeah, I know this person, they show up to services, they've been a great leader, maybe. This was different. This was writing a letter to the board or to the governor. I said, but you know what? I know you've changed because I've been involved in your change. I'm going to write a letter. A few months later, he came back and he was like, I got a date. I'm going home. And he said, they read your letter. They're like, you have a letter from a rabbi. We know you've changed. And he got a date. So I was that messenger at that moment. His whole change was because, he took the initiative to come in and ask that question, but then I worked with him. And that's not a one-time story. There are other stories like that. There's one currently going on. But that's why God wants me here. That's what I see why God wants me here. Why do I hate you? That was the question. And me being me, I was like, challenge accepted, have a seat. It was a white supremacist, and I spoke with him that day, many days and many hours. It was a few years later of me working with him. He asked me if I could write a letter. He's going to the board. This was a life without parole, and he's going to the board. And I said, I don't usually write letters to the board. I usually will, society at large, they look down on people who are in prison. Sometimes that's rightfully so. You know, people perpetrate crime, there's a victim, and so on. I think if we change that outlook, change that viewpoint to why are people doing this? You know, we can give all the excuses, gangs, and didn't have parents, didn't have the love and all that. Those are all excuses because there are people who did have the love and didn't have gangs who still end up in prison. But I think one thing to remember is everybody's a diamond. Some are more in the rough than others. And what we need to do as a society and as working in a prison, but society at large is, instead of throwing away these stones, let's polish them. Let's reveal that diamond within. And now we have something of beauty. Now are you okay with that? So people do things. They're not evil people, they're evil deeds. And I think we need to separate the person from their deeds, work with them, and now put them back together. Society at large, they look down on people who are in prison. Sometimes that's rightfully so. You know, people perpetrate crime, there's a victim, and so on. I think if we change that outlook, change that viewpoint to why are people doing this? You know, we can give all the excuses, gangs, and have parents, and have the love and all that. Those are all excuses because there are people who did have the love and didn't have gangs who still end up in prison. But I think one thing to remember is everybody's a diamond. Some are more in the rough than others. And what we need to do as a society and as working in a prison, a society at large is, instead of throwing away these stones, let's polish them. Let's reveal that diamond within. And now we have something of beauty. Now are you okay with that? So people do things. They're not evil people, they're evil deeds. And I think we need to separate the person from their deeds, work with them, and now put them back together. Society at large, they look down on people who are in prison. Sometimes that's rightfully so. You know, people perpetrate crime, there's a victim, and so on.
My name is Sean O'Brien. I'm 16 years old. I was arrested for murder and nothing to do with victim. I was sentenced to life without possibility of parole. In 2015, the Federal Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals ruled that the evidence my trial lawyer failed to present would have made it virtually impossible for me to be involved. In 2017, I went back for an evidentiary hearing in federal district court, proved all the evidence. I've been waiting over 3 years for a ruling. I don't know when that ruling will come. I pray every day, and my wife is with me. I've known my wife since I was 7 years old. She has been with me. I'm there. I don't know what else to do. We've been fighting for 17 years for my freedom. I recently filed a commutation with Governor Gavin Newsom. One day I pray that truth will come out and justice will be said. Thank you for this opportunity. If you can, please go to innocent@16.com. Read about my case, my life, my fight for my freedom. Thank you. My name is Sean O'Brien. I'm 16 years old. I was arrested for murder and nothing to do with victim. I was sentenced to life without the possibility of parole. In 2015, the Federal Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals ruled that the evidence my trial lawyer failed to present would have made it virtually impossible for me to be involved. In 2017, I went back for an evidentiary hearing in federal district court, proved all the evidence. I've been waiting over 3 years for a ruling. I don't know when that ruling will come. I pray every day, and my wife is with me. I've known my wife since I was 7 years old. She has been with me. I'm there. I don't know what else to do. We've been fighting for 17 years for my freedom. I recently filed a commutation with Governor Gavin Newsom. One day I pray that truth will come out and justice will be said. Thank you for this opportunity. If you can, please go to innocent@16.com. Read about my case, my life, and my fight for my freedom. Thank you. My name is Sean O'Brien. I'm 16 years old. I was arrested for murder and nothing to do with victim. I was sentenced to life without the possibility of parole. In 2015, the Federal Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals ruled that the evidence my trial lawyer failed to present would have made it virtually impossible for me to be involved. In 2017, I went back for an evidentiary hearing in federal district court, proved all the evidence. I've been waiting over 3 years for a ruling. I don't know when that ruling will come, but I pray every day, and my wife is with me. I've known my wife since I was 7 years old. She has been with me there. I don't know what else to do. We've been fighting for 17 years for my freedom. I recently filed a commutation with Governor Gavin Newsom. One day I pray that truth will come out and justice will be said. Thank you for this opportunity. If you can, please go to innocent@16.com. Read about my case, my life, and my fight for my freedom. Thank you. My name is Don O'Brien. In 2003, at 16 years old, I was arrested for murder I did to do, but not convicted. I was sentenced to life without the possibility of parole. In 2015, the Federal Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals ruled that the evidence my trial lawyer failed to present would have made it virtually impossible for me to be involved. In 2017, I went back for an evidentiary hearing in federal district court, proved all the evidence. I've been waiting over 3 years for a ruling. I don't know when that ruling will come, but I pray every day, and my wife is with me. I've known my wife since I was 7 years old. She has been with me there. I don't know what else to do. We've been fighting for 17 years for my freedom. I recently filed a commutation with Governor Gavin Newsom. One day I pray that truth will come out and justice will be said. Thank you for this opportunity. If you can, please go to innocent@16.com. Read about my case, my life, and my fight for my freedom. Thank you. My name is Don O'Brien. In 2003, at 16 years old, I was arrested for murder I did to do, but not convicted. I was sentenced to life without the possibility of parole. In 2015, the Federal Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals ruled that the evidence my trial lawyer failed to present would have made it virtually impossible for me to be involved.
I've been in prison for 15 years myself, since I was 19 years old. I'll be 34 next month.
If you could say anything to your younger self, what would it be?
Stay out of trouble. Stay out of the way and listen to what my folks are telling me. Folks were right. I was right. I just wasn't listening. I was too hard-headed to listen and was doing my own thing. I was doing too many drugs and gangbanging too much.
So, what's your passion, brother? What do you want to do when you get out of here?
Woodworking. I love woodworking. I've been woodworking for 3 years straight, and until I came here, and I want to open a shop when I get out, doing custom furniture. Yeah, my dates, as of right now, it is November 22nd of 2029. I just went to board last month and got a 3-year denial, so I could possibly be out sooner than that. Just thank you. Just thank you. It's just a pleasure to play with you guys. I've never seen anything like this, and it's an honor that the love of the game is what brings you guys to us and us to you guys. And I just want to say thank you, and it's an honor. I've been in prison for 15 years myself, since I was 19 years old. I'll be 34 next month.
If you could say anything to your younger self, what would it be?
Just stay out of trouble. Stay out of the way and listen to what my folks are telling me. Folks were right. I was right. I just wasn't listening. I was too hard-headed to listen and was doing my own thing. I was doing too many drugs and gangbanging too much.
So, what's your passion, brother? What do you want to do when you get out of here?
Woodworking. I love woodworking. I've been woodworking for...
In order for us to change ourselves, we have to start helping ourselves. We can't count on outside entities always coming in trying to help us. It comes from the core of it. I knew it when I seen man like Steve-O. I knew it. I seen it in his eyes. That's why I came and I got him and I snatched him. Come out here. Even with his homies on the yard telling him, no, don't go out there with him. I brought him out here with me and I built him up. I knew the characters out here because I've been in the streets with y'all. I had to change my life. And when I learned to change my life, I started feeling better about myself. I know who I am now. I know which way I'm trying to go and the direction that I'm going. And when I get out of here, I'll never see a place like this again. And I don't want to just be the only one never seeing this place again. I want to take all of y'all with me. And that's why I'm on this yard shooting so hard for y'all. We went so hard with y'all with the administration and trying to get them to understand us, showing them who we really are through boot camp, through self-help university. That's what we're doing. We're not just doing it for this yard, we're doing it for every yard and every prison in California. It's time for us to start showing our change. We're not loud enough. We gotta be louder.
I've currently been incarcerated 15 years. A little bit of background, you know, I was incarcerated back in 2008. I was 15 years old at the time. I was convicted of multiple crimes and whatnot. I'm really keeping honest, like, I had a lot of misappropriated anger built inside me, and I put it towards other things instead of putting it towards positive. I could have been playing sports or, you know, doing music, something that I turn to now a lot. But I turned to the streets, and it turned out this way. And I put my own into that. I got all this time, you know, so you put all of it into something positive gotta go with it. You know, I could wake up in here every day, I could be pissed off, angry, but I try to make a smile every single day, you know. I don't look at it as a negative. I was able to get my high school diploma, my college degree in here, and not only that, it preserved my life. I got a lot of friends that I grew up with, and associates that I follow now, you know, that no longer are here, you know, and a lot of people that's living backwards. So I wake up every day, I live with a certain type of positivity. I'm not perfect, I'm not gonna lie, like, you know, I still go through my struggles day to day, but I'm able to have a support system behind me, and I'm able to wake up every day and smile and, you know, meet people like y'all, so I'm very appreciative though. But I've currently been incarcerated 15 years. A little bit of background, you know, I was incarcerated back in 2008. I was 15 years old at the time. I was convicted of multiple crimes and whatnot. I'm really keeping honest, like, I had a lot of misappropriated anger built inside me, and I put it towards other things instead of putting it towards positive. I could have been playing sports or, you know, doing music, something that I talk to now a lot. But I turned to the street, and it turned out this way. You know, I put my own into that. I got all this time, you know, so you put all of it into something positive that go with it. You know, I could wake up in here every day, I could be pissed off, angry, but I try to make a smile every single day, you know. I don't look at it as a negative. I was able to...
I was in prison for, I'm in here for murder robbery. I'm doing a life without parole. I spent my first 20 some odd years pretty much in solitary confinement. I was just believing all the stuff that people tell you, you know, and really invested into the wrong things. And I really invested into a negative life. And it wasn't until I decided to give away all that stuff, just let all that stuff go, that I found true peace and happiness in here. And people think that when you come to prison, your life is over. It's not. It's just another place to start over. And I found real happiness in here. I found purpose in here. I helped to bring these type of programs in here and other things, and it brings me a lot of joy. I know that a lot of these things won't benefit me from getting out. I don't have that opportunity, but I know it benefits my fellow inmates, and that makes me feel good. So if you guys found some good out of it today, I know these guys really enjoyed it today, so that's good for everybody. And I don't know what else we can do, you know, just keep doing more programs like this. Appreciate you, Mike. Thank you, appreciate you. You gonna play some basketball or no? Come on, Mike, man, show us some moves, man. No, I ain't got no moves, man. What's some of the coolest stuff you done seen up in here? Like what? I don't know. You know, stuff. Some of the tight stuff you done seen. There ain't no tight stuff in here, man. There ain't nothing good about prison. Don't let anybody tell you something different. You know, there ain't nothing cool in here. The best day in prison is equal to your worst day in society. So don't give that shit up to come in here.
That's my man right here. This is my man, Mike Knight. Mike is in the house. Good dude right here. This is our boss. He helped put this all together. If it wasn't him, for him, we wouldn't be able to make this happen, man. Good dude. He's an inspiration. Good advice. Good guy right here.
What we were talking about was, you know, things that people understand is that these guys landed here and they landed in a good environment. It's the best of a bad situation. That things could be here, could be a lot worse. And that's what a lot of us here that are doing, trying to teach these guys, like, hey, man, you don't want to be that tough guy. You don't want to be that stuff. To do that stuff, you land in the shoe, you spend your life there, you're giving up your family, your friends, your mail, your food, every piece of humanity that you have, you're going to give that away. You don't want to give that away. Why are you giving that away? We're giving it away for false lessons that we were taught as kids. We need to understand what's really important. That's what we're trying to teach everybody in here. I was in prison I'm in here for murder robbery. I'm doing a life without parole. I spent my first 20 some odd years pretty much in solitary.
You got to show them the board who the monster was. Tell them all the aspects of the monster. Not only tell them about the things that you got convicted of, tell them about the things that you didn't get caught for. Because you want to tell them
You want to be your authentic self. You want to be transparent. Say, yeah, I committed this crime, but I also committed other crimes. Also did other stuff that y'all don't even know about. I didn't get arrested for. And tell them that I'm no longer that person. Then show them the contrast. However, I was this person, but I'm this person. I'm the man now. Show them the monster, and then show them the man that you are today. And once they see that there's a complete contrast to who you was to who you are now, you get a date to come home because they'll see the difference. And it's going to show up in your paperwork. It's going to show up in your, they're going to see, oh, he was getting 115s all the way to this point, and now 5 years, he's not getting no more write-ups. They know how to read a C-file. And they can profile you based on what they see on paper. When they talk to you and they interview you, they can see a changed person because they know how to read a C-file. They can see what the monster did, and now they can see what the man did. And they see the man, he's not getting write-ups. He's getting good chronos. He's going to self-help groups. He's going to AA classes, NA classes. He's in college. And they say, we can take a chance on you. We can give you a date to go home because you're showing us a pattern of good behavior. It's real, because it happened to me. I did 36 years. I could do 36 years had I not straightened my act up and realized that it's better doing the right thing. You got to show them the board who the monster was. Tell them all the aspects of the monster. Not he got sentenced to life without. I got sentenced to life.
So we was on a football team together first and foremost. Not only that, we grew up together. We made the bad decisions to be gang members around the same time, same age. We bonded over our trauma in the house.
And it led us to the streets. But we also bonded on the negative in the streets.
Yeah.
And then when I went to jail, he went to jail.
Yeah. He was in the same juvenile hall. He left and went to county jail before me. And then I came behind him in county jail together. He saved my life in county jail.
Right? I'm on the floor. That's my brother. So we talked, we discussed it, and it was one of those things to where, you know, he had life without him and his dad, what they went through, and to see him now come back in here, it gives me motivation. It makes me emotional, and I'm not one to sit up because I actually know our journey. So for him and people that see him out there, some people may just see Tyson, but what I see is I see a brand new man. I see somebody that, even though I may be older than him, I look up to him now. You know, I look for help from him because, you know, that's one thing we never did when we was young. We never asked for help. For us, it took us going through this. It took us touching the stove to know if it was hot. We have to get around.
We come from, like, he's well known, so I'm well known, and the kids, I think they need to hear messages from us to, like, give them, show them, like, this ain't the place to be. Right. It's not the place. And then when we get in this place to see how this looks, the point where now we telling each other, get in college, go to school. Oh, work with this program, do this. Because you don't got to hear that after getting sentenced to life. So, we was on a football team together first and foremost.
again.